Good day. Another tool for showcasing our students' activities is what we call the Wakelet. So right now, I'll sign up. Though I do have my account previously, I'll check if the account is still active. Okay, so since I used my own personal account right now, it needs me to verify my age and it needs me to, okay, verify that I agree to the terms and condition of Wakelet. So one thing that I like about Wakelet, aside from how it's arranged, because you can see it in a collage format, is that you actually don't need to, let's say, design it the way Google Sites needs to be designed if you're going to start it on a blank format or on a blank Google site. So right now, let's say updating. Okay, updating is good. So let's go with updating. Now I am an educator. Please specify. You can choose any of the following. So for me, since I mostly teach high school, I can actually use high school, and since I'm also teaching technology to other adults, I can also use the technology coach. So right now, how do I know about Wakelet? Actually, I came across Wakelet through not a friend or a colleague, but um, on one activity or one program that I have, okay, that I have attended before. So if it's an event, it will ask you to specify. Well, it's up to you if you want to use the event or social media. They need it for their promotions. So right now you can see here I have 0 collections. So if I'm going to add one collection, you can see that this account is in private. I can add also a cover. I can either upload an image or choose from library. Now, compared to using Google image search, which Google Sites has, this has embedded image that most are free. I'll choose this one. And likewise, you can choose whether it's full cover, half cover, or if you want to hide a cover. Now, for me, since the image is quite nice for half cover, this one's good already. So, student showcase. What's the description of this collection? All student project for IT in AY 2020 to 2021. Now, I have an option here to add either their reflection, however we want to ask their reflection, be it in here, or whether we want it to be a submitted file to us. So what do I like about my students' reflection is that they tend to be really creative if I allow them to use other tools compared to just adding text. Example, if I allow them to create a reflection using Canva, they can create an entire newsletter or an entire newspaper depending on what's on their mood. So let's say for example, you can add here a PDF or an image. So let's say for example, I can add an image, but right now, instead of uploading, I'll be choosing from the library because it's easier. Now, you can also see here, okay, got it. I'll be adding, let's say, 5 images just to give you an idea of how Wakelet looks like in an actual deployable, okay, link. So Right now, what I'm doing is I'm just adding random images, but technically, if this is for student showcase, make sure to highlight the student who uploaded or the student's project or who that particular project belongs to. Now you can see here, I'll close this one. You can change the layout, either compact view or grid view or the mood board. What I love the most here is the mood board. You can see that it will auto arrange depending on, okay, there. So another. Now this allows my students to submit files that have different sizes. Some of them really love choosing portrait, portrait size. The others love the square size. Others, however, would love it to be like a presentation size. So I'll just fill everything first. And there you go. So right now I have here a mood board that showcases my students' project. I can choose an option here to make it public, unlisted, or private. Now, how do they differ? If it's private, only you or only the teacher can see it. If it's unlisted, only the people with the link. And this is what I normally use in order to showcase my students' projects. Sometimes they're very shy to show their projects, so I make it unlisted and send them the link. So whenever they feel like sharing the class project or the portfolio that they have, they can share to those whom they really want to view their projects. If it's on public mode, of course, everyone can see it. So let's press the done button first. And as you can see here, I did not change it into this one. I did not change it into um, unlisted. The visibility is still locked to me. So if I'm going to change it, just press and save, and I can now share the link. How do I share the link? This collection is private. Make it unlisted. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Now, you can copy this or embed this on the other platforms that you would like to use in order to share it. You can also choose to export it as a PDF or embed it on a particular site that you have. So if you have your own Google Sites for the entire class, you can actually use the embed code of this one and using this iframe, add it to your Google site. So copy, and this is how it looks like. The student showcase. Now let's see if it won't show my account, but it's mine. I might need to open an incognito to show you guys that this is a student showcase that lets you view my students' project. It's quite easy to load also compared to, okay, well, it shows my account that I've created it, and there. You can choose to like, wow, heart, and that's something that I really like about Wakelet. Others can react depending on how they see it or how they would like to react to the particular images that they see. Actually, we do this in class, and I let my students vote which project do they want to win for the showcase. So, well, it depends on the class. If the class is open to showcasing their works, then it's fine. But there are classes that are very shy about their work, so they tend to make it very, very private. So that's it. Thank you.